Hey everyone, hope you're all well. I'm sitting in a motorway services waiting for a colleague, so I thought I'd do my second vlog about corrective surgery. This time I'm going to tell you all about the consultation. Now, because I'd done my research and decided on the type of tummy tuck that I wanted, which was a no drains option, then I was limited in choices really as to the number of surgeons that do that in the UK. But I did find some, and then I researched them and had a look at testimonials and spoke to their secretaries. And I found a guy in Cambridge, which is about an hour away from where I live, and he's associated with Nuffield, and he is Mr. Ahmed. And I went to see him for a consultation. It was a couple of hours, I think I was there. Had a really good chat with his secretary beforehand, who suggested that I write down all of my questions and take a book along in order to write notes during the time that I had with him. And just the minute I met him, really, it just felt right. We had a really good conversation about the reasons why I felt I wanted the procedure, and he talked to me about the pros and cons. He talked to me about the things that can go wrong, and some of the less desirable side effects, one of which is something called dog ears, which are two little bits of skin that you can end up with on each hip, which need to be corrected afterwards. And that's fairly common in terms of the things that happen. Seroma, which is a build-up of fluid after the event, is fairly common, although less so with the no drains quilting method tummy tuck that I'm having. And you can prevent it by listening to what the consultant says about rest and wearing a support garment, which I'll need to wear for 6 weeks at least after the procedure. Essentially it's a bit like a corset, and I need to wear that for 23 hours a day. He talked to me about the fact that I won't be able to exercise for 6 weeks after, and then I'll need to build up to my current levels of exercise between week 6 and week 12 of recovery. And what was lovely is that he confirmed to me that no matter what I did, I wouldn't be able to get the body that I wanted, because the loose skin would not go away with exercise. And actually he said that I was at a really decent level of body fat. Actually I was kind of like most people's after, and you know, I'd come a really long way. And he also confirmed the fact that I was really lucky that the rest of my body, you couldn't actually tell that I'd ever been big. So that was really nice to hear. And he said, you know, based on some of the patients that he sees, that's a real testament to the exercise and things that I've done. So that was good news. He talked about the fact that I would need muscle repair, and I was adamant that I didn't want that, on the basis that the recovery is tougher with the muscle repair. But he said that if I don't have that, then the results would be less effective, and the shape wouldn't be as good. And he also suggested that I have liposuction to my upper abdomen. And again, this was something that I didn't really want to start with, but having listened to what he had to say, I've decided to go with that and go with his recommendations. So I did that. He then asked me to strip down, and he took photographs of me from lots of different angles, which was horrendous. And he asked me to do sit-ups so that he could test how strong my muscles were, and he confirmed that they were very, very strong indeed, which made me feel great. And we just generally talked about, you know, confidence levels, what my family life was like, lots of different things really. He was really trying to get to know me. And then of course I had an opportunity to ask him questions, and one of the things I asked him was, how much did he like doing what he did? Because it's really important to me that the person that operates on me in this way is absolutely on their A game. So I talked to him about his mindset and whether he ever has a bad day at work, and the fact that actually on the day when he comes in to operate on me, I need him to be in superhero mode and to be completely on his A game and completely up for it. Because we all have bad days, don't we, when we go into work? And for a surgeon, I'm sure that's no different. So I asked him to have his Weetabix and to make sure that he was completely on it, which he found quite funny, I think. And we had a bit of a giggle about it. But, you know, as I say, for me, that's really important. So all in all, it was a really good couple of hours. I asked lots of questions. He confirmed lots of information that I needed to know, and I came out of there knowing that he was the man that I would go under the knife of and feel confident that he would do the best possible job and give me the best possible outcome. And that is what I'm going to be doing next Wednesday, going under the knife of Mr. Ahmed and getting myself a flat tummy. So on that note, I will leave you and I will speak to you all tomorrow.